Whether you believe it or not, it is your birthright to be paid simply for just existing. And you don't need to earn. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to strive for your own prosperity, your own abundance. You do not need to work hard for your livelihood. This is a limiting belief, and it is a program that has been instilled in us, that we have bought into, that we have carried the burden of throughout our lives, which then creates the reality that we do need to do those things. So from that perspective, it is true, it is real, it is valid. You do have to work hard. But when you uncover that belief and you understand where it's come from, and you choose consciously to let it go, then you are free to be you, the abundance that you are, the freedom that you are, and you allow yourself to receive that abundance, that worth, in whatever form is most desirable, most relevant, most exciting, most inspiring. And that is your birthright. And so you see, it is only your beliefs which are filtering and limiting that abundance that you are from being the experience of your life, from manifesting into your reality, from supporting you. And you see, we have an inbuilt guidance system, an internal intuition which is leading us and guiding us in each moment towards the highest outcome, the most pleasurable and joyous experience that we can have here. But when we filter that guidance through limitations based on our beliefs, based on our programs, then we contain that possibility into something far less than what it actually is. And therefore, we must conform to the ways of the world, to the rules of society, to the way that other people have said that it must work. And then you are in that system and you must operate within that system. But when you investigate your mind and uncover the beliefs that are projecting your experience, creating your reality, then you have the conscious power to shift your state of being, your belief system, to be in accordance with your true nature, to allow that infinite stream of abundance to just be in your life effortlessly. And that is when you can be paid simply for existing. And I know so many people that have followed their joy, followed their inspiration, taken it to the extent that is relevant, that is inspired, that is moving them. And each step of the way, they are supported. I can speak from my experience in the businesses that I've created, in the adventures that I've gone on, in the partnerships and all the opportunities that have presented themselves. There's a moment where you are inspired. You don't know how it's going to work. You don't know where the resources are going to come from. You don't know if you can trust it, but there's a feeling. And the more you cultivate a trust in that inner guidance, the more everything that's needed appears before you in just the right timing. It is that synchronicity, the unfolding of that organized path, which is infinitely intelligent. The mind tries to overcompensate and tries to replicate and mimic that path by planning and preparing. But that's all that limited thinking, trying to control reality. When life, in its infinite intelligence, already knows the way. And if you can trust that feeling, that internal guidance, which is simply just that feeling of alignment, of inspiration, of excitement, when you can trust that good feeling inside of you when it comes to something that you wish to do, and not give that to an authority outside of yourself, not looking for what's right or wrong or what you should or shouldn't do based on what this source is saying or what this person is saying or what this rule book is saying, but based on what your inner authority is saying. When you reclaim that power, when you become receptive again to your internal guidance, then you have everything that you need to be prosperous, to be abundant, to be free, to be fulfilled.